trials of life because we have more than a conqueror. And as I dissect this text, there's 3 points I want to lift up.
All right.
The first point is Jesus, look at this, gave him a portrait of the persecutor's plan. Look at this.
Yeah.
Satan have desired to have you.
Yeah.
The word desire means to want.
Yeah. Right.
Want strongly. Not only does he want you strongly, but he wants to sift you as wheat.
Yeah. All right.
But God is so faithful
Yes, he is.
that he gives me a portrait of his plan. If you go to the movies, what they will do is they will show previews to let you know what to expect in the upcoming movie. So when I get to the movie, I am not surprised because I've already seen the trailer. In other words, God is giving me a rerun because everything that Satan do is just a rerun because he tried to do the same thing to me that he's going to try to do the same thing to you. Ain't nothing new that Satan can do. And I'm trying to tell you, God is giving you a portrait of his plan. He loves me so much, he gives me a heads up.
All right.
Like the young folks say, he put me up on some game. About his agenda, about his motives, about his plan, about his attacks.
All right.
But I'm just letting you know now that you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to throw in a towel because God has it all under control. Amen. God is letting you know that no matter what the enemy tries to do you, he is always there. Even though the enemy tries to knock you down, throw you off your game, destroy your relationship, kill your finances, steal your joy, discourage you from being your best, have you emotionally unstable. Can I help you here, my brothers and sisters? If you don't know what's coming your way, God is saying, I read now, whatever's coming your way, I'm going to be right there in the midst of it. Come here, disciples. They said they went over onto the other side, and there arose a great storm, and it went down to the hinder part of the ship and woke Jesus up, and Jesus stood on the deck of a ship and spoke one word and said, peace be still. What kind of manner of man is this? God can speak one word into your life and turn your adversities into assurance, turn your burdens into blessing, turn your trials into triumph. God can speak one word into your life and turn it all around. All you got to do is believe in him. All you got to do is trust in him because we serve a risen Savior. Look at this, look at this, look at this. He desires to have you. Now the desire in the Greek context is called exegeto, which means to put hands around your neck. Watch this. You is plural, which simply means the devil wants to choke the life out of you all. Satan's job is to seek, kill, and destroy. I heard Pastor Dawson preach on this past Thursday, and he said in his text that if Satan can choke you, cut off the supply chain to your spiritual heart, it will prevent you from praying and seeing God in your circumstances. And that is what Satan is trying to do. He's trying to disconnect you from God. But God is so powerful that he gave me a portrait. Don't get it mixed up. Just because I'm saved, I'm sanctified. Because my last name is Akins, because my last name is Dawson, that I'm on Easy Street, that I stay in a gated community, that I got an alarm system. Trouble will navigate its way around the alarm system. Your burglar boy sit itself right there on your living room couch. Take when you wake up in the morning, trouble's there. You come home, trouble is there. You lay down at night, trouble is there. 365 days, 7 days a week. It seems like trouble is always there. Anybody in this house that can declare today that it seems like when you leave church, trouble is there. You're sleeping with trouble. You work with trouble. You have trouble. But God said in his word, don't let it trouble you. Because he said, let not your heart be troubled. If you believe in God, believe also in me. There's always going to be trouble. But I have a legal right to not allow trouble to trouble me.
That's right. That's right.
Satan have desired to sift you as wheat.
Talk.
Now I'm from the country.
Tell us about it, Reverend.
Many of y'all only go there on some vacations. You know, y'all never had to pick corn, slop hogs.
That's not my testimony.
Yeah. Deal with stubborn chicken coops, sheep, and goats. But one of the things that's most impressive is the sifting process.
Talk.
In order to separate the wheat and the tare, you have to send it through a vigorous process. You have a threshing floor to where you roll this large stone over it vigorously to agitate the wheat and the tare. And then once you have done the agitation, then what they would do is they would throw up the remains, and the stalk will fall, the grains will fall down, and the rest of the unnecessary stuff will just fade away. And here, if you look at this particular text, Satan wants to agitate you. He wants to vigorously put you down and roll you over and cause you agitation. And at the end of the day, he wants to throw you up in the air and make you feel like you're nothing while you float away. But Jesus said that don't worry about Satan's attacks. Come here, Job. Satan said, I'm going up and down who I can devour, but you have your hedge around Job. And he said, you can touch Job, but you can't touch his soul. No matter what Satan does to you, he cannot touch your soul because God has your hand around you. Satan wants to destroy your family. He wants to wear thin the very fabric of your faith. Can I give you something to rejoice about? There is House of Healing and Restoration that whose admission fees are life broken pieces. God can take the broken pieces of my life and make himself a masterpiece. Remember this, when God is getting ready to develop you, when God is getting ready to anoint you, when God is getting ready to bless you, when God is getting ready to take you into the next stratosphere, when God is getting ready to take you into your promised land, remember Satan is going to try to stop you at every hand. How do you know you're getting close to your breakthrough? How do you know you're getting close to your destiny? How do you know you're getting closer to your promise? How do you know you're getting closer to your blessing? Because Satan is trying to fight you and stop you at every hand. That's why I don't worry about it, because I know just ahead God has a blessing with my name on it. God has a miracle with my name on it. God has a breakthrough with my name on it. All I got to do is keep walking. All I got to do is keep trusting.
That's right.
Do I have a witness?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Secondly, Jesus gave him prayers from the great high priest. He said, but I have prayed for thee, that your faith faileth not. When God is praying for us, my brothers and my sisters, I can have victory in the midst of my situation. Jesus is letting me know that he has his eyes on me. And he has his success and my success in mind. When Jesus prays for me, he can break my bonds. He can loose my shackles. He can lift up a bowed down head. He can wipe a tear stain out. He can mend a broken heart. God can give me strength for my problems. He can comfort me in my time of need. When God prays for me, I am covered. That's why David said, when my head is anointed with oil, when I got surely and grace and mercy, follow me all the days of my life. God is saying, I have you covered. But can I throw a twist in this text? He says, but I have prayed for thee. Which means I don't need everybody praying for me. Because some folk pray on you instead of praying for you. But when God prays for you, I ain't got to worry about it. Because I got somebody that will pray success, that will pray life, that will pray anointing, that will pray deliverance, that will pray triumphant, that will pray success. I have somebody. Settle down, boy.